Hey gang, it's Tuesday. Can you believe it? This is Tracey, and it's the second Tuesday of Tuesdays with Tracey, and I'm here. And I'm so glad you are too. So we are going to visit this little book Mom made. That would be Lindy. I believe, and I can't find any place on here, but I haven't dug too deep, but I believe she published this in 2006. Because I know she'd worked on it for quite some time. So we are going to fast forward through it to page 16 with a super cool embossing powder technique. I know it's hard to see on her pictures. She had as many problems with taking good quality pictures as I do. So anyway, but this is one of those techniques she used over and over because it's just so cool and it turns out different every time. So we're going to play around. So grab some cardstock. I'm going to use a tag. She just used cardstock. I just happen to have some. It has a smudge on it. Doesn't matter. Get something that you can hold, whether it's your cardstock or your tag or whatever it is, so that you can hold it. This is some hemostats that we also call grippers. That just keep your fingers from getting burnt. So good thing. So I'm going to move these away, and so you need cardstock tag, some embossing powder. I grabbed Gimme 5 Gold because I thought the gold with the purple, blah, 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 would be great. And then I also grabbed Sweet Violet Purple Teal. I was going to grab something with a little gold, but couldn't find it here. So we're going to experiment with this guy. So the first thing you do is you're going to want your hemostats on, or your grippers on, holding on to this, and then you're just going to dump the embossing powder on. I know it's going to be really strange, but this really is all you do. And you just sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. That's why it doesn't matter if there's some smudges on it, because you're going to cover it anyway. And Mom liked to be really heavy-handed with the embossing powder. You don't have to be. You can kind of do whatever you want. The more the thickness of embossing powder you have, the more the texture you get from this technique is deeper and, for lack of a better word, better. That's really not the right word, but anyway. So, and just to be awkward, because I grabbed the heat guns on the other side of me, I'm going to use a heat gun. I am just going from underneath. So I am going to heat, I like to go around the edges first just to kind of make a barrier so that it doesn't kind of ploop off. But I'm going to do this without talking over the top of it and fast forward it when I make the video. Okay, so I have melted all of the embossing powder. And you can either, in Mom's instructions, she has you put it on a cork board to kind of hold it down so it doesn't buckle up so much when you spray on it. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm going to put my embossing powder back here. But then what you do, and actually I'm going to get my really dirty spray box here just so that I don't make a mess on the table. Can you still see it? Yep. Now, you could leave it like that, this beautiful shiny card, but the cool thing is take a spray, go over the top, just really super saturate it. All you do now is you start heating it again. And as you heat it, you're evaporating this liquid. And as you do that, it creates almost like a cavity in the embossing powder. So again, I'll do this without me talking. So I've let it cool down a little bit, and I want to try and capture this texture on camera, just so you can see how funky cool it is. That it really needs nothing more. It's just so neat by itself. And then we'll just layer it on the card. And I was thinking when I grabbed these that I would kind of do him like this, and I'll do a little layer, maybe have a little with the black showing through. And then put him on there. And one of Mom's other favorite things to do is to take a little fine-tipped pen, and obviously I have to glue all this down, but you kind of go around it and go bloop, boop, 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 You make the noises too while you do it. Makes it better. Boop, boop, boop. Oops, one little but you know what? It's creative, so what does it matter? There you go. And if I had it glued, you'd have a better idea, but okay. So here's your end result. And if I were my mother's daughter, I would have added some fluff like my mother did on this card, but you can see even on this guy, that texture that she created. She called it like cheetah skin, though I don't know, it's so, maybe alligator skin. It's kind of textury and just kind of super cool technique, and talk about easy. And there's the one I did, and I actually put it together. Just don't look that it's not cut quite right, because I am my mother's daughter. Thanks for joining me with Tuesday with Tracey.